Oh, there we go. Out of nowhere. Okay. Well, shout out to the viewers, the supporters, the followers, the subscribers. So many mixed feelings about yesterday. WWE Royal Rumble was yesterday. I'm hearing a lot of, actually, it's not a lot of mixed reactions. I'm only hearing the bad, unfortunately. Man, shout out to the Big Oos. The Big Oos, he's in fairyland having the grand time right now. He'll be definitely be back for the call. Shout out to Mr. Katarag Vache. There's a lot to talk about. Shout out to ASÉ Wrestling. You already know. And it's ASÉ2K. What are we going to cook up over there, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, we are saying now.
Who got the moves? Who got the flair? Who got the guts to take it there? Ropes are tight, lights are bright. Who's gonna rule this ring tonight? Ashe, the champ's in town.
Muted.
Sorry. Saturday, January 31st at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on January 31st, the WWE Royal Rumble went down. And overall, from what I'm hearing, just being on the outside, just being Sting and the Raptors, looking down at all the universe fans, the reaction not looking good. It's not looking good at all. It's not. It's not. And then WWE, as a fan, I'm not throwing y'all under the bus. Because y'all did do some stuff that I liked. I loved, honestly. But y'all missed a lot. Y'all missed a lot. That's my part of the disappointment. My part of the disappointment is not even as a wrestling fan trying to mark out, oh, my superstar should this or my superstars. I don't even want to put names on it. It makes me feel like, are y'all like throwing a jab back at fans like F y'all? Because the whole thing where y'all not pushing the right younger talent, y'all not, the younger talent hasn't been a young champion since this and that. And then even to go back of Roman, which is crazy. It's a whole trend over what Roman said. The whole, I gave y'all, I would took time off. Y'all ain't do nothing. No one took the ball and ran with it. Blah, blah, blah. Normally, I got to start with you, Roman. Because normally, if you watch my pod, especially OH WE Wrestling, I would somewhat agree with him. But Roman, and I'm not a wrestler, so I can say this. Roman, you got to shut up. You do. No. No, you got to shut up. The reason why I'm saying you got to shut up, because your the team, Roman, I'm asking you, name 5 people. 5. I mean, I'm giving you 5. You got options. Name 5 people on the main roster platform that was legit giving opportunity to showcase. I'll wait, Roman. I'll wait. Name 5. Because the one that they haven't been given an opportunity, and he has been getting reaction, selling merch, like he was over, like he was a top superstar. Have to say it, LA Knight. What are we talking about? They trying to use him for other people opportunity, and he always shine. But yet, he's still treated like he ain't doing his job. So that's why I gotta say, Roman, normally I would be with you, ones up and everything, but now shut up. Shut up. Name 5. Who? And I'm serious. Business-wise, who was given time to display the full, like, when we talk about time in wrestling, bro, relax. One match for somebody, that's for the people backstage to be like, okay, I see something, might be time. But, bro, you got to at least give me 2 to 3 matches. Or maybe give me a short, it could literally be a 2-day program. You got to give me something when the window of these, or they failed. Or we gave them the ball and they just stood there dribbling. Like nobody. And then the one person that did, he's shooting to the moon. But y'all not really let him talk. Shout out to Hayes. Shout out to Hayes. They gave him the ball with that championship title. My boy doing crossovers. What do you mean? Who you got next? Let's put on the banger. Y'all wanted that title to be a workhorse title, so he took the ball of make it a workhorse title, and that man is doing alley-oops, behind the backs, dunk. He hasn't had a bad match yet. So respectfully, I am slightly mad at you, Roman. I give all these people, they had 2 years to do that. No, they didn't. What did no they did? Who? Matter of fact, I give you somebody that gave a ball, but he's not in a spot to do what you asking for, Roman. Ethan Page. This man has given multiple basketballs to dribble, to crossover, international. What do you want? What are we talking about? I'm sorry, that statement really bothered me because that's the first time I feel like, yo, shut up. What are you watching? What are you watching? The most person I gave the ball, honestly, is Braun Breaker, and he is doing his job. What do you mean, bro? The fans is begging him for a championship opportunity, all of this. So that's why, that's the first, I'm crashing out because normally I agree with him. Normally I'm on the side like, yeah, I'll get better. Toughen up. The tribal chief has spoken. No. You sound like a Triple H sent you that script. And then you win after a statement like that? What are we doing here? Yo, I'm crashing out, y'all, because I've always been on the side of like, all right, hear me out what Triple H trying to say. Hear me out what Nick Khan, you know what I mean, what they trying to do. Y'all just not seeing, no pun intended, the vision. You're not seeing it. But bro, no, no, I'm sorry. Now I gotta stop the video. I have always been that fan. Every platform. I've sound like I work for WWE. I've heard it here multiple times. Oh, he lives in Connecticut too, y'all. But this time, I'm with y'all. No one was given opportunities to take. Cody, what are we doing? Yo, come on, bro. Drew should have been had the opportunity. He been had the basketball trying to do all of this. But y'all telling him to be a assist guy. Now he gets the opportunity. Like, bro, nothing that was said, every argument the fans is giving, I really don't have no counter argument for it, bro. Because the overall feeling of that is like you just slapped him. We don't care what y'all got to say. Because every complaint about younger talent, this and that, they didn't do nothing. And this is where I back up my crash out. Because you had so many opportunities in that Royal Rumble. You didn't even give me an Oba Femi face-off. I didn't have a face-off moment. I'm not even going to name the wrestlers he should have had face-off moment. But none of them was legit. Him and Brock was so in the back shot. Like, what? How quick they brought Miz in. Yo, you didn't even get that when it was Brock and Gunther. Or when Keith Lee was like, you didn't get that feeling, bro. It's like you saw them walk away and that was it. Go cut to the Miz. I'm like, I don't know if that was the time, bro. Y'all did it wrong. The fans wasn't, like I will say, Saudi, I'm trying to relax on y'all. Because I got a lot to say about y'all. Respectfully. We are not going to WrestleMania. I said it. I said it first. What that was, and that was, bro. Oh, we're not even going to talk about the women match. I'm going to let you talk shit. I'm getting more and more mad thinking how that pay-per-view was treated. And that last statement I walked away from, that would have made me crash. If y'all just thought I just did a crash out, that was nothing compared how I want to crash out for how they treated the Women's Royal Rumble.
Well, I'll just tag in right now. The reason why the Women's Royal Rumble was whack, because again, some of the highlights that the women are able to do, how they show off, how their physique, how they look, they're not able to do that. Now, whatever beliefs you have over there, that's totally fine. I get it. I get it. Women covering up, that's cool. However, a part of the allure of the women and what they do is their entrances, what they do in the ring. So that's been limited. But we got to
The
go back for
women
just
showed out with the
th-
tires.
they did, they
They
did,
showed
they did.
wow.
So they had to do what they had to do. So let's go back for a moment and talk about this change that we're starting to see that's not working. All right. So first of all, when Netflix and WWE merged, it came to a partnership, we started getting less matches. If you remember, the first Netflix Raw was like 3 or 4 matches. For a 2 hour event, you had 4 matches. Four.
I
Now,
call it the takeover format.
it's the takeover format, but you have more time and you have more people on the roster.
Yo.
So logic would say if we have 4 matches like in NXT, but that's what, an hour or whatever, something like that. You now have the possibility of doing 8 matches for 2 hours. That's just logical things. Now we have to actually understand what a revisionist is. Revisionist is someone that goes back and looks at and challenges in an objective way history, fiction, nonfiction, all of these events that happen. We have to go back and have a revisionist history of understanding how Raw was back in the Monday Night Wars, how WCW Nitro was, how SmackDown started, but how WCW Thunder was. We forget about how Thunder was, and a lot of important things happened there, but they didn't showcase them, right? It was Monday Night Nitro. Okay, cool, but you had so and so down in Thunder doing this. That promo or that match then led to something at Starcade or Bash at the Beach, but they didn't do that. Thus is again the seeds of why WCW fell under. Long story short, move it forward. WWE refuses to let go of their glorified delusions of grandeur of what Raw and the Monday Night Wars was, but also refuse to open the hand of what could be. So you have all of this talent. Think about the UK challenge or the tournaments, right? Cruiserweight challenge, the Mae Young Invitational, the UK tournament, right? That we got a lot of people from. Those were great opportunities to showcase those wrestlers, and we tuned in and watched because we had time to do it. You're just putting out match after match after match. That was what we wanted. What we don't want is diluted time signatures of here's this match, here's a highlight of this match. Oh, we don't even care about that match. It's about this promo. And what is this promo talking about? Oh, we're selling this pay-per-view where? In Saudi Arabia. Oh, hey, by the way, remember WrestleMania? Yeah, we're supposed to do it in New Orleans. Now we're going to run it back over there. But wait a minute. You're not giving the American audience, you're not giving the people that built this in regards to the themes and the entertainment, you're not giving them a chance to shine. So now you go, oh, I know better than the fans because they have this cycle or they have this pattern. Patterns change all the time. In business and in social media and in art, you notice the change. There's someone always brought to change the art, to change the perspective.
I mean,
We're not getting that. We're not getting that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not getting that change. We're getting, well, what Vince created was perfect, or this was the great model, and he took over the territories. He took them over and created this overall conglomeration. So it has to mean it's correct. No, that's not the case. We saw with TNA, right? We saw with MLW. We saw with Ring of Honor. When you have an alternative product, it's able to create different ideas for you. It's able to challenge your perspective. WWE doesn't want to be challenged. Now with WWE and Real, which we've all talked about, it's one of those things. Okay, cool, I get it. You know, we always have behind the scenes for movies and stuff like that. But wrestling it's a different type of storytelling. It's completely different from other movies. Completely different from any other form of medium of storytelling. With that being said, I don't want to see the behind the scenes of everyone said, hey, we like so and so, we're gonna give them the ball. And the minute something doesn't go right, they don't stay with them. They go, I'm gonna change the plans. Now you make me believe you less because I know you don't have a long-term plan. So now you've created an entire new series to show your failures when you think it's going to be entertaining.
Right.
So let's bring it forward now.
And
For you to say, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I would say
I like where
now
you're
let's
going.
look at what Roman said. I gave y'all 2 years. Well, technically you didn't.
Yo, yeah.
So the first pay per
I
view or
just bought
PLE
these
after
headphones, Vishay.
the
I just
first
bought them.
PLE event after you lost your title was what? A tag match with your enemy, your nemesis, against your former fan. Then you come back and then you start going against your former family. Then we have War Games. Then you have the newest entrance of your nemesis, CM Punk, in that match.
No one's a newer superstar. Yo, it's like you
So we're
almost. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying we're creating that same thing that happened once before. The main title is
I
based on
agree.
these 2 to 3 storylines that are interwoven
I
with
agree.
most 5 people, but mainly 4 to 3 people.
I
Roman,
agree.
Cody, Seth, and now Punk. So those are the 4 main intricate things over the past 2 years. You can add Drew in there a little bit. You can add Damian Priest in there. You can add some other people, but those are the four. Those are your four
Right.
cornerstones of this
Right.
main WWE iteration.
Mm-hmm.
You never gave anyone else outside of that a chance. You know who's in the middle of all that during that time? John Cena, because they knew he was going to retire. Then they go,
Right.
hey, let's have The Rock. Think about it. The Rock did what? Oh, it's supposed to be Rock versus Roman. We don't really, we don't really want that. We kind of want Cody versus Roman for that particular storyline. Nah, this is what we want.
Right.
So they keep
Mm-hmm.
spinning it the way that they want to go, nope, this is what the fans are going to want. They're going to like it. Oh, hey, well, some bullshit happened behind the scenes. What are y'all going to do about it? Are you going to let the fans know, hey, we've got a shift? No, you didn't. You then decide to spin it and go, we've always had this plan. So now that means you've
Shout out to my
never
boy
had a
Cole.
actual
Shout out to
plan.
Coles.
Oh, what up, Cole? What up, Cole? Yep, yep. So with that being said, also into that, the stars you wanted to build, you refuse to give them moments to shine because you don't give them time on your platform with multiple hours. My biggest gripe about WWE is how do you have almost 10 hours?
Shout out to Lafayette.
Oh, yeah, what I do? 10 hours of product, and yet I only get a total of maybe 10 matches. That's equivalent to 1 hour with one match.
Hmm.
I should be having 15 to 20 matches.
Yeah,
15 to 20 matches of high quality wrestling. Matter of fact, why don't you do the behind the scenes like you do Javon Evans and his promos and his significant points? Do that with some of those other matches that no one really needs. Why isn't Punk cutting one of those promos back then? Why is it Cody doing one of those? Why don't you give the new people those matches and let the old heads cut their promos? Isn't that one of the reasons we love Macho Man and Jake the Snake for and Ultimate Warrior for was their promos? Then have those veterans cut those promos. Have the new talent sit and watch and be like, hey, by the way, he's gonna cut this promo, see how he's interacting. Do that. Meanwhile, you have those new guys, the LA Knights, the Pentas, the Carmelos, the Ethan Page. You have them focus on the in-ring work. That's what people are going to care about. So the Rumble is a result of them being negligent into treating fans with respect.
I definitely, you was rapping, but you definitely made up artists. I definitely need a moment, y'all, because I was about to break my headphones. I really was. So, Vishay, you want to introduce this moment of Ashe?
This moment Ashe goes to the Empress, Nina Simone. And when talking about revolutions or things of change, what we as artists are responsible for.
Let's listen to the Queen, Nina Simone.
An artist's duty, as far as I'm concerned, is to reflect the times. I think that is true of painters, sculptors, poets, musicians. As far as I'm concerned, it's their choice. But I choose to reflect the times and the situations in which I find myself. That to me is my duty. And at this crucial time in our lives, when everything is so desperate, when every day is a matter of survival, I don't think you can help but be involved. Young people, black and white, know this. That's why they're so involved in politics. We will shape and mold this country, or it will not be molded and shaped at all anymore. So I don't think you have a choice. How can you be an artist and not reflect the times? That to me is the definition of an artist.
Oh my God, he was barring them down. That is a definition. You ain't lying, Queen. Oh man, Nina Smoke. Appreciate that moment of our shade. We always need those, man. That calm me down, calm me now, made me realize who I am. I love it. I love it. Well, what other thing I didn't love? Sorry. No, one thing I did love. The reason why I want us to give him praise because, like we just said, how the audience kind of treated the women's Royal Rumble. Yo, I just want to say this, bro. Why did the Saudi fans pull up to the event like they was going to a club?
That's what they do. That's what they do.
So my question was, did they give the Saudi area? Did they give them the match card? Because it's like everybody didn't really pull up to see me match.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Yeah, I had to do research, y'all, because I'm sorry. I was talking to shout out to Cole. We was watching it. He was saying there was no crowd, but I kept saying there is people there. Look. And there was. So this part, first of all, Saudi, we should have knew you was there if y'all was somewhat hyped. Or I don't know. Because the fact that y'all was just sitting there, you had to just be sitting there because it looked like no one was in the crowd. Like, I had to do research to make sure it was people that attended. And it was. You know what kind of hurt it? Them little LED lights. Who idea was that? Yo, for a while, it looked like no one attended the event. We was watching, like, where's the crowd? If it was in the front row and some people with signs, it would have looked dry in there. I mean, it still was dead. Y'all still did the women match dirty. I'm still mad about that. But it was more people than I thought. It looked so empty. It looked so empty in there. I was like, they ain't have a tarp to put over it.
That's the difference between the arena catering to the crowd and the crowd catering to the arena.
Talk.
We grew up with those big backdrops and stages, but they were to enhance what was going to happen in the actual pay-per-view. That's what they were for. So the crowd was still a part of it, and it meshed. Here's the location. Y'all pull up if you want to, but we're trying to do the location. Hey, look, we're over in Saudi Arabia now.
They built.
We're not at the Hammerstein Ballroom no more.
According to what we was told from WWE, they built that for that, wasn't it?
They did.
That? Yeah,
they did. So they specifically said, "Hey, come over here. We can build our own new stage, own new production, have all this stuff. Y'all pull up if you want to. We're gonna build it just so we can say we can build it."
Man, they better
look how grandiose this is.
They need to hire somebody to run down each and every aisle with a bat, smacking them LED lights. That was. I'm sorry, yeah, because y'all do what y'all do, but that was a horrible idea. Y'all might need to retalk. Who thought of that? Who thought of that? It would have been cool. I get it, but y'all ain't even do like a design thing with the LED. It was just LED lights. It was just color. No, we don't need that. They got them lights.
I don't need to worry about lights during the match. Like, the lights should not distract. I thought we knew this as a big company as they are.
Respectfully, I'm here for the wrestling.
Don't they take away signs that they figure would distract via the camera views?
Yeah.
So you can take away the signs, but you don't want to take your lights away?
That is an awesome point. That is an awesome point. They definitely snatch signs. I've seen that. I would never forget they snatched a sign. Wasn't it for Maxine?
Mm-hmm.
Like way back then when she was, and then somebody had a sign, "I'm here for Maxine" or something like that, and they took it because I guess they didn't want her to. I didn't know it was in the hard camp, but I definitely remember that.
They take away signs all the time now.
I'm like, damn, you can't root for people in WWE? That's scary.
Speaking of rooting for people, we got to talk about the debut of a man named Royce Keys.
I was about to say, take this wall with me.
Not
Nah,
yet,
you're right.
not yet.
Powerhouse Hobbs, you're right.
Yeah.
Powerhouse, aka Royce Keeves. The name already didn't bother me, but finding out the meaning of it, I love it now.
Love it.
I love it
This is
now.
somebody who's putting his life into his art and his craft. And I think it is a reflection of his change of what he's actually going to be doing. So I look forward to seeing him wrestle. Now, where he's going to be, I don't know. The biggest challenge with WWE always, is, like we talked about, you have four main people that you put everything in, and they normally stumble the debut. And that is the problem with what you have with all of these talent not getting the opportunity to shine. You don't give fans the ability to connect with it. I will say the debut of Penta was probably one of the best debuts WWE has had in a long, long time.
Long time. Long time from entrance, everything. That was their best, one of the best presentation of a debut on a superstar. I give him credit for that. I agree.
So I'm very interested to see what he's going to do. I hope his time in WWE is fruitful. I hope he's able to be in the title picture, whether it's the Intercontinental or U.S. title at some point. Then maybe put him in a tag team or just let him rock. Let him be him. Let him learn the development that he needs to learn, but let him be who he needs to be. You signed him for a reason. Show us the reason.
And I do want some more like heavy hitter heavyweights, like some more people like Oba, some people like in that category. Cause Brock not gonna be outside like this. We got Gunther, but even Gunther slimming it down more and more.
And we don't
Man,
have
man.
the bodyguards anymore. Right? We don't have valets to that degree anymore. We don't have the bodyguards, the muscle anymore. I'm not saying you have to limit him just to that role, but there
Yeah,
was a point in time where the muscle was the muscle for a reason, and then you
Big
put him in a
E,
match. There was a reason why he was the muscle.
Big E, Big E's the perfect example of that. When he
So
was the
Triple A is
dark,
trying to do
dark
that with
chosen.
Omos right now. They're giving him a little chance to shine, which is great.
I like it. I do like it. I do like it. It being security for that little man is great. It is great television. I'm gonna get to you, little man. Well, you gotta get to him first. Oh man, I do love it though.
And
But
shout
I
out to
agree with
Oba
that.
being the first entrant. Now, mind you, we used to have those days when it was okay. Who's going to be the entrant? Who's number one? And you see that first entrance, like okay, this is about to get real.
We
I
definitely
felt like
did
the
that.
audience was kind of into it, but not to the magnitude of how we would have been into it.
Yo, I can't believe I said yo. I even looked at my wife. I was like, this hurts as a wrestling fan. It hurts for me to say. Well, I can't wait for them to come home. What is this? There are so many moments. I'm not because personally, I love London. I want us to have a WrestleMania in the UK. Personally, make me go there. I want to go
Oh,
there.
UK is wrestling like
Yeah,
they love
that's
wrestling like
that's
we
what
love
I'm saying.
wrestling.
I want London to host WrestleMania. I will always forever say. I said that for a while. Canada, Puerto Rico, all of those is great, but in the States, nah, man. This is time Brock with the States heavy. We would have did that show a lot better. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm saying this. Y'all could have picked any state in the United States of America, and I really mean that. That crowd would have been better than that one. I really mean that. And when I say would have been better than that, because they would probably been well, almost not any state, because some of y'all states be wild, but they would have been lit from beginning to end. On paper, that Royal Rumble should have had us hype for beginning to end. But I'm not gonna lie, that Saudi showed me, or that event Royal Rumble showed me, crowds really matter. They not the biggest picture, but boy, they help paint that art picture, bro.
That's what I said. Either
They
the Saudi Arabia, the crowd was part of the arena, not arena being part of the crowd.
yeah,
So when the
exactly.
arena is a part of the crowd, how it looks,
You're
the
right.
entrance. Think about when Edge debuted, right? How that long ramp was coming down to that entrance. That was huge. So you got a chance to see a myriad of people cry and get emotional and sing his song because everyone was able to tap into that. Saudi Arabia, you didn't feel that way. Yeah, there was a lot of people, but you didn't hear. You didn't hear to know. Oh man, that crowd's getting hyped. Think about the UK tour we saw when they're doing the AJ Phenomenal song, right? How they
Right,
were literally
right.
rattling the cameras.
Yeah, they made the camera shake,
That's how you know the
bro.
crowd is the arena. So
No, it did shows a little difference, honestly. And like I said, that made the crowd. That made me scared for Mania. Even though I know other countries come, it just that alone, that test run, because you know why y'all called it the test run, or y'all made it seem like this is our test run before we go to Mania. Well, test run failed. I don't. If that was a test run, I'm scared for the real thing.
and I don't believe him on the test run because you rerouted WrestleMania to go back over there.
Yeah, you're the AKA Crown Jewels. It's gonna be interesting, man. The Rumble just got me, cause I don't want to say, and I'm seeing this is the worst Rumble ever. That might be a reach for me. That
Yeah,
part I
that's a
will say.
reach.
Yeah, yeah. I know y'all mad, but y'all wildin'. Y'all are wildin'. Cause we had a 40-man Royal Rumble. Oh, it was over there too, wasn't it? Yikes! Yikes! Yo, okay, that wasn't.
This is what we call a pattern.
That wasn't a good rebuttal. You ain't lying. That is a pattern. But they gonna do better. You know what? Cause I need my Mania to be good. So you're gonna do better. And you got a whole year. They got stuff to figure out. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question. With that Royal Rumble, what do you think is going to be the shocker or the main takeaway or the biggest thing for Mania? We got Elimination Chamber, but at the same time, Elimination Chamber doesn't really do a whole lot to disrupt things. The only reason last year counts because of what Cena did. But what do you think is going to happen now?
Takeaway from the Rumble
Mm-hmm.
going into Mania. I do think we're getting a triple threat of Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, and Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
That is my favorite takeaway, just because they still got room for Jacob still to crash out on Cody, and Cody's trying to crash out on Drew. Like they literally have another thing I want to say. All right, real quick, I'm gonna get back to it. Drew McIntyre, Gunther is forever my guy. Blah blah blah. But you and I'm a big fan of Darius Carter too. See, I like Darius type of heel champion. I like Walter or Gunther type of a heel of a champion. Drew has opened another door of
Drew's
heel.
one of my favorite people ever in
Bro,
general, but yes.
I don't want to say it because I want to think about it, but I want to say it. Ho might be my favorite heel champion. Bro, name what time in wrestling was the heel like. Yo, he's calling out smoke like he's not champion. Like, what are you doing, Drew? You're champion. Relax. My boy has Claymore, low blow, in situations he not even supposed to be there.
That's because he's Scottish, man. They love to fight. We talk about Irish people loving to fight. Scots,
Yo, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
they with all the smoke.
I love this type of
They'll
champion,
make their
man.
own smoke to be like, who wants this one?
Yo, bro, like I love this. I will say, out of all the crazy wild stuff, that boy Drew, like Roman, even though he's already up there, bro. You give him the situation or the ball to run with it, bro. Home getting touchdown, bro. Yeah, like that man. What? Shout out to Mello. Drew don't miss as a heel.
Drew's got the merch. He's got the promos. He's got the
Yo.
in-ring work.
And when like sometimes wrestling or WWE product, when we want to say, oh man, this is predictable, this is corny, not when it comes to Drew. I will say this. No, it's not. Yeah, this man. Oh man. Okay. And this is adding on to my heel fandom. Billy Dixon. Telling you. Billy Dixon almost made me a baby face. I will say that. But no, shout out to Drew. Yo, Drew McIntyre beat the holy Muslim out of Sami Zayn. Yo, that was crazy. Them chops, I was like, yo, this is Gunther's. Gunther and Drew. At one point, they was beating the crap. Like, it was such good heel work. They almost made me went babyface as well. Like, I remember Gunther like, yo, come on, bro. Back up over for AJ. Y'all not going to stop him? I had me at the team. Like, y'all not going to stop him? He hurting him. And Sammy, I mean, I too much of a Drew fan over Sammy. I'm like, damn, Drew. I was like one of them fans, like, yo, you can stop hitting him now. Like, he down, dog. Like, cause boy.
Listen, Drew is one of my favorite people in general, and I think people have to go back to seeing how wild he's always been. One of my favorite pimp slaps, backhand slaps of all time, was a match he had against Trent Beretta. And he had him out next to the commentator table. I'm going to find it and send it to you. When I tell you that man just disrespected his whole lineage by slapping him that way, I was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is it. This is it.
Yo.
I was like, dude, he's about
it. This is it. Oh, man.
But shout out to Drew, man. That was, from what I could tell, that was a very, very good match. Again, he's got where he's going to be. Shout out to Jacob Fatu for always putting in that work. It's funny how so many people take for granted the opportunities to go watch other wrestling promotions, especially free ones when they were, to see the work. I've been talking about Jacob Fatu for a hot minute because I remember when Roman was that guy, the big dog, and what were we saying? I was like, You remember? I said, hey, everyone needs to go to watch MLW and watch Jacob Fatu talk.
I will say, you and Ari Starks, shout out to Ari Starks, yeah, because I remember saying, like, oh, man, you might want to check him out. As soon as I checked him out, I was like, okay, I see. He is the tribal chief. This is the tribal chief. Whatever y'all talking about, nah, this guy is the tribal chief. And low-key, he was so good. I do remember that era. I'm like, dang, is Roman studying from him?
He should. They family. I'm like, this is the perfect person to study from.
You right.
How he was in that group. You know, Contra Unit they were wilding on everybody. The original initiation of that one. Oh, yeah, it was so good. He had crazy matches with Tommy Lawler, with Mystico, with Penta, Kruger. He had Leo Russ. Like, he had a crazy match with Leo Russ. It's downright disrespectful. I was like, you ain't got to do all that to that little guy. But he could wrestle anybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely he can. For that be that size, he would definitely put on a good match for everybody. Something I wanted to, I saw that made me say, oh, Cody loves him. When him and Cody was wrestling for Crash Out, I was like, oh my God, Jacob won. I know as a fan, I don't know Cody personally. As a fan, I felt like he won Cody over. Because Cody looked like he was in his old school NWA bag. Dusty Rhodes was fighting a wild Samoan. Cody was in paradise. And I loved it. That, like, honestly, like, being a fan this long, like, looking as a fan that's been watching for a while, like, I did see that real quick. I was like, yo, it looked like if it was like a Dusty and a wild Samoan wilding out in the audience. Like, I did like the visual of that. So I kind of hope they have a longer program together, honestly.
I think they should. I think Jacob's at a very substantial moment in his career where he can take off and go anywhere. He should be in the main title picture because he's that good. And if you're going to give, quote, new talent the ability to showcase, he's the perfect example to take the light off everybody. Man, give me your flashlight.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Speaking of Jacob, talking about, y'all ain't take the ball and run. Bro, Jacob got here. He was ready. Stop playing. You know, we talked about Penta Jacob had an amazing debut as well. I ain't need no entrance. I just show you how dangerous I am. He took out 3 world champions. What did WWE do with that? I mean, y'all cooking now, but some situations y'all could take the chance. Yo, let's shoot them to the moon right now. So they don't even take to me personally. They don't. I haven't seen them take them type of chances in a while.
And since we're talking about promos and things of that nature, when WWE started highlighting the entrance walk, the Goldberg walks through the curtain, the promos that Jacob was cutting are premier promos. You don't need to give him a 5-minute segment in the ring unless he really wants to cook somebody.
Like,
but do those promos.
Thing, bro. That should have been his signature thing, bro. That was so fire to me. Every time. Him and Tama cutting the promo before they come out. But instead, you got people just saying, it's time now. And going backstage like, bro, like Jacob got me hyped for the whole match. All brakes, no gas. All gas, no brakes. Jacob was wild.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, when he went into his full Bay Area slang,
right,
that was different.
It literally made you want to watch that match. I really feel as soon as he done, I'm like, wait, you about to fight somebody after saying all of that? Like, is this match going to be legal? Like, this man is talking crazy. Man,
it was dope.
And the match, I gotta go to the Royal Rumble because it hurt me so bad. Because way they started, I didn't even care about the crowd. Yo, the way the Royal Rumble in my mind started, because I already had in my, I even like what they did, low key. Oh, Braun Breaker is number 2. Instead of making him number 1, you made him number 2. So I'm like, oh man, so off for it. Who Braun Breaker about to smoke? That's what I said. Who Braun Breaker about to get out of here? Keep this match going. I said, is he gonna smoke him? Yo, the excitement as a fan. Once again, that crowd didn't show it how they should have. Oh man, the excitement as a fan in my mind for 2 minutes. Braun Breaker and Oba Femi are going to try to destroy each other. Money. I wanted to give y'all money that I didn't even have for no reason. But what happened? I'm low-key not even mad at whatever y'all did with Braun Breaker. I'm not. That kind of, it went from ding to, that wasn't bad. like, where'd they go here? I had one of the moments. Like, okay. I'm going to sit. I'm going to watch. Because y'all got to be doing something. This man was in there for what? Less than a minute. Oh, boy. Boy. And in my head, low-key, knowing how Braun Breaker crash out mode, later down the line, boy, you got to come outside, bro. You got to come behind them trees with all this wilderness, and you got to come outside.
Do you know, or do you have any idea? I say no, but do you have an idea who you think the assailant was that took Braun out?
I feel like it's somebody else, but I don't think it's Seth. And I just want to get this out the way because it's the rumor stuff. For everybody that's saying Moxley, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Oh, how do you know? Because he's still under AEW contract until 2027. All right. So are they going to stretch this out until next year? Hey, WWE will do that. But I was just saying, no, it's not. I just want to cancel that. Let Moxley do Moxley stuff. All right? He being Moxley right now.
Let him stay over there. He fine.
Yeah.
His wife, his boo thing over there, he's having some great matches.
He with his whole wife. Why? I'm good. Me and my wife left from over there. No, I'm good right now.
I think it may be Adam Pearce.
That, bro. So I said that. But obviously that was out of being funny. But Adam Pearce did wrestle. If that, I will say, WWE, as wild as that sound, y'all do wild stuff. That's one of them ones like, we might got something. A little bit. I know he gonna die, but Pierce, you did that. Like that's the more. Even if he about to die, the broad breaker, I'm still gonna be like, yo, Pierce did it. Yo, he curved stuff. That's crazy. Yo, that would low key be fire. What if Pierce is it a Paul Heyman type John? Like I wrestled too. What you talking about? Meet me outside. I'm a former champion, world champion.
10 pounds of gold. That's me.
Right. That famous line y'all love saying, I had that. I had that. Oh man, yo, that.
Matter of fact, be like, hey, you better ask somebody. You better ask Nick and ask Cody who they talking to.
Adam Pearce is hilarious.
I really enjoy him and Nick Aldis. They have been really, really entertaining and giving a level of severity of what a general manager should be.
I don't know Jericho contract, so that's why I haven't really spoke on it. Even though I did predict him to be in the Rumble, I really did, because I don't know his contract situation. But I did. One of the things I heard from Jericho is that they want to make him a GM. And I said this on Are We Wrestling? No. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do it here because I crashed out. As much as like the presence of Jericho, I'm not a fan of him right now. But as a presence, like, come on, he's still a legend. He's still Y2J. All of that. He can help rookies, shoot them the moon, all of that. But my brother, you better be a manager for a wrestler. Leave my general managers alone. I completely like both of them. You heard? They both give two completely different feelings for the brand they're running. This, honestly, they are my favorite general managers. The reason why I said that, they fit everything that's going on. They're not doing too much. This is the most Pierce been like really involved in the story, and he's doing a good job. I ain't gonna lie, the way he got yoked up, Pierce, I hope you did curb stump him. I hope you did. I ain't gonna lie. That's how invested I am. And some of y'all might say, oh, that's wild, corny. You're right. But at the same time, as a wrestling fan, I'm a mark out. Stump him again, Pierce. Stump him again. And he did the whole Moxley. That's why WWE nasty. Because the whole Moxley, that's why everybody's saying that. I never realized. I'm like, why y'all saying that? And then my boy's like, you ain't see that? I was like, oh, come on.
But I think Adam Pearce used to do that when he wrestled.
Oh.
I gotta go back and watch a couple more matches, but I think he like used to do the neck rolls and stuff.
He used to do like, I do. Once you said that, I do see this. He didn't do like
that Twitch coming back, and then he finally got. You know, see what I'm saying?
Oh, that would be crazy for him to.
But
die, though,
to your Chris Jericho moment, Ava did step down from NXT. I'm not saying Jericho should, but what I'm saying.
He should.
What I'm saying is, I think that would be a good role for Jericho, because you know how they do their entrances down there. That would be a very interesting role, having him with Ricky.
On top of that, a lot of it, like you said, because NXT definitely, like the film in NXT, you can tell they restart and they really bring in that evolve. Yo, can I get my Callie Armstrong, bro? Now I'm about to crash out. Where is Callie? What are we doing here? Dang, yo, I just bought these headphones. God damn it. Why don't get it? The first Evolve Women Champion. Yeah, no. Now I'm being a fan, however you want to put it. I'm not patient. What are we doing? Y'all doing too much with this current Evolve Women Champion? Yes. And Callie, if that's your friend, I'm sorry, but I'm being a fan right now. I don't care. Get her out of here. Where is Callie Armstrong? No, I'm being a fan all right now. I hope whoever see this. Where is Callie Armstrong? This girl is good. like she is a bro. I really broke my headphones this time. See, the padding came off everything. You see, Callie? Show them. Your fans is spazzing right now. Cause I'm
Now's a
getting
really,
mad.
really good
People
topic.
saying, "Oh, no, Callie Armstrong, the girl that do the pounce. She does a pounce,
And
and
a
it looks
correct version.
good." I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to crash out like that. But it's Callie Armstrong. Like, she is good. She look good, too. But she is good. That is good. Y'all talk about favorites of people like Bianca or Jay. That girl is in that class, but she's her.
Yeah.
I will
She's
say
her
that.
own level of Amazonian beauty.
Yeah, like first time I admit when I'm being ignorant to stuff and like that, I thought I'm like, oh, another Bianca. I said that with a smile though. I just want y'all to know that. I said, oh, another Bianca, big grin. I saw that girl wrestle on Evolve. I mean, that woman wrestle on Evolve. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, she's
She
cool.
got Monty Brown moveset. Look, yo, what kind of WWE 2K player is this? Where did y'all find her? And then I saw her, she was outside. Saw some of her history. Made sure I was a real fan of that girl. Good. Athletic, talented. Black excellence. If I may.
Yeah, man, she's doing the work. She is doing the work. So I'm very interested to see what they're going to do moving forward. Definitely glad that Jada Parker's getting some more shine as she deserves. Miss Parker,
Lola Vice. I know they.
Lola
I
Vice,
know. I know.
woo man.
I know. When it comes to the situation, I'm outnumbered. But Lola Vice is my girl. I personally like not even know what we're talking about. Stat. I personally like Lola Vice better. I just think, and I think WWE does too, because they utilize her.
Oh, she's great.
She's another one in that category. I work. Where you need me to shine at, I'm going to be there. Latino heat style, all of that. I love, matter of fact, because of Lola Vice, I almost said something. Because of Lola Vice, like, beauty, I thought I said something. Because of Lola Vice beauty and like presence, some people do underplay her style of wrestling. And it's because in AAA, she got to be a little, play the game how it is. Go along with the crowd, give them their moments and stuff. That's cool. But a serious Lola Vice versus Natty, that's some good fantasy booking right there.
Oh man, they've had some dope matches in
AAA. Yeah, I know.
So putting them now like Lola Vice versus Natty for like the IC title.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said that main roster.
Yeah.
Because I seen what they could do in AAA, but I feel like they need to see that. They need to see that. They need to see that to show Lola Vice. Like, so y'all can understand, like, yo, this girl's a MMA fighter. Y'all know that, like, she really got hands. Y'all know this? This is not play. And to show the fans what Natty we all really asking for.
Her matches against Queen Apache in AAA have been stellar.
Bro, AAA. So it's like WWE could see it because they let her rock in AAA, but that's still AAA. They still split divide the lines. So, but it's like, come on, Natty. I mean, they show they bringing her, so hopefully we get Natty.
Yeah,
we get Natty, the low key legend. That might be a bad name for you, Natty. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're a legend. It's not low key. You are a legend. Like, I would legit argue with somebody for saying you're not a legend. You've been here since the Diva. You lasted the whole Divas era.
she definitely needs a main title run at some point.
100%. How many title runs has she had?
Like for the main title, I think she's only had the Divas title. Like she's had, I don't think she's had the. She hasn't had a women's like world
You
championship.
might be right. You might be right.
That's the whole thing. It was like Natty deserves it, like an actual world title run.
Hmm. I can see it. Running through the reins. What if they give Natty? No, that we need the main roster crowd to understand the type of Natty they dealing with. Because I would love if Natty held two titles at once. It's been a while since that. I want her to smoke Becky, and damn, Stephanie might have to be nice. Like I just want to like start with another dominant person in the women division. Like
Yeah.
we said this, like we're booking Natty Strong, but booking Natty Strong is definitely helping put people over because Natty knows how to make people look good.
I don't know if you heard, but like she was helping Jacob Fatu, when he had his injury,
Yep, I
or even
saw
when
it.
he first started, like he's going to the dungeon and working out. Like she cares about wrestling. It's one of those things. If you have quote wrestling in your blood, but there's something to be said about you care for the craft and the art form of it. Again, talking about art, you care about what's being said and what's being done in ring, how to make
Absolutely.
people further push the art form. And
Right.
you don't have a lot of people like that. You have a lot of people, yeah, they've got wrestling schools, things of that nature, but are you actually trying to push the craft forward? Not for your own name, but for the art,
For
for the culture.
the art, exactly. Keep this
So,
art going. And I love that. Definitely love that. Keep that dungeon. And shout out to the Hart family.
oh yeah, no doubt.
The Hart dungeon is still alive. Got Jacob Fatu running it, going in there. Not running it, but going in there. And seeing what the dungeon is like. That is dope. They don't stop.
No.
We heard about the Hart dungeon. It's his Bret Hart. The classic Stu Hart. I would never forget it. The first time I heard about it was the Survivor Series, I think, when it was the whole family versus Owen Hart and the Masked Men.
Oh yeah.
And they was talking about, and Stu Hart at ringside. Everybody was in this match, besides these weird masked people, has went through the Hart dungeon. I would never forget it. That was a good era of wrestling. With Survivor Series, tag matches.
Like you
There
said
was
all the
no
time.
single matches in Survivor. I think it was only one, the main event.
Yep.
It was all Survivor Series. And the way how much talent they got, I think they should do it like that again. Yeah, I got too much talent not to give them everybody, well, not everybody, but most of them opportunity. Let's get outside. Can you stand
Well,
out of these
when it
eight
was your
people?
big four, right? Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Mania, Royal Rumble. You had those things where it's like, okay, these are the matches that we really hone in on bringing up new people or showcasing a significant storyline.
Right,
They haven't used that with Survivor Series in a long time, right? And with the, I guess, added of War Games, yeah, War Games is cool, but it's only cool when you have the right people. We have these
right.
like unsung alliances that's happened over the past couple of years. It's like, okay, obviously that person's a heel, so they're going to join the heel team, but there's no actual other story there. So give me a smaller multi-man, multi-woman match, but then give me the traditional Survivor Series match. It shouldn't be that hard.
Right. I feel like that's what made Survivor Series. How do you not have Survivor Series matches? I like War Games too, but how do you not have Survivor Series matches? This is crazy. So we're going back to up there, just elimination tag match.
Which again, in of itself, would be cool, but you should still have the main point being the Survivor Series match. Especially if you have multiple brands now. That was always the cool thing. Oh, it's a brand war. Okay, cool. Who's going to represent each brand? Oh, we got NXT in this. Okay, cool. Now it's about to be lit. Who's doing what?
Monday Night Wars era. I remember that one when it was team versus team. There was stories in Survivor Series. Yes, are stories starting to dilute. Like you're talking about Survivor Series used to start. The Big Four is what I'm worried about. Not even a mini pay per view. The Big Four are the Big Four for a reason. Royal Rumble. I gotta start with Royal Rumble because we just saw Survivor Series. Like he said, the teams, people turning on each other in a tag. Is now it's just war games. Whatever the story you got, war games. Survivor Series just had mad different matches that allow to create mad different stories because there's more than one Survivor Series match. But anyway, then you get to the Royal Rumble. My thing, y'all, where was the stories in the Rumble? That's why I personally like the Royal Rumble. When they say road, that's why I consider like road to WrestleMania status because for me, not just the winners. It really don't be the winner for me. It's just the little teases of matches we might get in the future. The little teases, oh man, that's a WrestleMania match. Like the little teases of stuff. It wasn't, I didn't see it, bro.
No, we didn't get that at all, really, this year.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say this for Thursday, but I got to say this here, Vishay. Now, we talk about younger talent. Another thing. Ooh, I'm starting to get mad. Woosah. Yo, why? What? And I don't even care about him. I know he not got bad history. I know his accolades. I mean, his accolades is accolades, but stuff he did in the past, some people don't want to see him in that. Blase blah, that's all fickle when it comes to his name. Respectfully. All that stuff of what he do, I don't like this, but blase blah, I don't like this, blase blah. His name is definitely still his name. Why, when I talked to some people, why did two people ask me, bro? And I had to tell one person. So I had to tell one person, and then when he gave me a response, I was like, yo, you tripping? And then two people asked me this. Why half of the people didn't know Brock Lesnar got eliminated and who Brock Lesnar got eliminated by? I know, but regardless, the fact that y'all, oh my, bro, stop it, bro. Like that is the final. There's so many final straws to this show. Yo, Jey Uso has to stop. It's not even funny no more. It's not even funny no more. That was it. Brock Lesnar not in my top 10. Like, no, but Brock Lesnar name is Brock Lesnar. Why? If somebody eliminates Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble, people talk about that. People remember that from Royal Rumbles. When Drew
now you know who Brock's gonna whoop on for the next 2-3 months.
I still remember Drew eliminating Brock. Like, come on, bro? Listen, the fact that Brock Lesnar was eliminated and no one knew is so mind-blowing, bro.
I'm going to make you throw your headphones. You know what's even worse? Isn't he supposed to retire this year, too?
You're lying.
He said he wanted this year to be his last year. You didn't hear about that?
Didn't it? What? Yeah.
So one of the reasons why he did War Games and Survivor Series, he's like, hey, listen, if I'm coming back, I probably want 2026 to be my last year. So that makes it even more egregious that he got eliminated in what might be his last Royal Rumble.
And it wasn't by a younger talent. This is why I say I defend y'all, but I can't do it no more. Because a simple thing of eliminating Brock Lesnar, it at least jumpstart anybody who it is. I don't care who you is. We're going to talk about you. We're going to notice you, this and that. We said it. Why Oba didn't eliminate Brock?
We still talk about Maven kicking The Undertaker out.
Bro.
One of the most infamous moments of all, famous for Maven.
Yeah.
But it's an iconic moment because nobody expected it, and Undertaker went to beat the brakes off that man for a long time afterwards.
Beat the brakes off that.
But Maven then held it as, I'm the only guy who knocked out the Undertaker and lived to tell the tale.
Right. He can still run with that story because it's true. I don't get, bro. It's like I'm always a supporter, especially if I'm watching a company. I got money in the company. You're like, you know what? I'm going to support. Behind it, all of that. But bro, when I say money, I got stock, y'all. Relax. When I said money, I'm talking about stock. Y'all tripping. It's just like, bro, what? Brock Lesnar, bro. And if y'all didn't know, because I know some people did, he was eliminated by Cody and LA Knight. That's another thing that bothered. I told my boy, another thing I used to be on the defense for, I quit on the LA Knight thing. I'm done. And the reason why I'm saying I'm done, no, he wasn't supposed to win the Royal Rumble. The only factor why I still got the anger, like y'all just feel like, what did he do? Y'all burying him? LA Knight was part of the reason of why Brock Lesnar got eliminated. And half of the people don't know it. Honestly, most of them think it was just Cody. Because if you go to the camera, the quick second they show Brock outside the ring, you see Cody. They ain't show none of the... boy.
So again, this goes back full circle to what we were saying earlier. WWE refuses to give us quality matches in volume and quantity because we don't get to see what this will now lead to. This should lead to Brock whooping on LA Knight. So you get LA Knight versus Brock Lesnar or something. Something has to come out of that ordeal.
No, you are right. That's a fact. It should have been Brock crashing out, something like that. Something is Brock Lesnar, bro. Like, what? And didn't show... I don't get that. I'm not gonna lie, that bothers me. Like, looking at it from the other side, like, Brock Lesnar, I don't want him to win. But him himself is an opportunity for anybody. So that's what I'm talking about, Roman. That goes back to me rebuttaling Roman. Shut up. I'm sorry, Roman, but I'm talking to you because it just, for me, it sounded like somebody at the top of the roof at WWE sent you that to say that. Because shut up. Brock Lesnar himself is a football. Go run with it. You toss him out the ring, what you gonna do from there? Now you better run. Soon as that man, both of his feet hit the ground, the ball's on you. That is disgusting, bro. Disgusting. I don't get it. That was, I ain't gonna lie, that was the part of Rumble that pissed me off the most. Yo, perfect example for somebody like me. He's still the most memorable person from the Rumble. What are we doing here? Not seeing a Brock Royal elimination is talked about. What? Like, come on, bro. Shut up.
So where do we go from here, man? Do you think WWE's going to learn the lesson? Are they going to make any alternative changes to what needs to be done? I think they're still going to do what they're going to do.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. At this point, no. I mean, it been, who am I? Especially the WWE. Who's that man talking? Turn him off. Turn him off. They're going to do the same thing they want to do. And the reason why I said this, because last year, I will say this, they proved I was wrong. Because at first, I thought I was right. Everything was happening, I said. But I guess my time was shorter. Because I said last year, watch how everything was kind of ended off. They're going to give the fans what they want. I told them, we're going to start getting what we want. It started off with Melo. I try to point out to people, they trying to sneak it in with giving Melo that win, even though he deserved it. Don't get it twisted. He deserved it. But that's how they starting off, and they'll go from Melo to stuff, but they cut it short. Rumble was, y'all fun is over. Back to business. Pray for Melo.
He's too good, man. He's too good. And like I said, WWE has too many hours of material to watch each week for you not be able to celebrate all the talent they have. That's been WWE's biggest issue for the past 10 to 12 years. You sign all this talent, you have all of these opportunities that you are promising these people, and then after maybe 30 days, oh, we have nothing for you. What do you mean you have nothing for me?
I
You were
mean,
promising me the opportunities and all these things. I just want to wrestle. That's what I want to do. And shout out to Tommaso Ciampa for saying, "Hey, I love everything that they were able to give to me, the
no, shout
opportunities.
out
I
to
learned a
Muscle.
lot,
That's a fact.
but I want to wrestle the best of the best.
How
And where
some
that's
wrestlers,
at is over in AEW.
how some wrestlers act when they go to other companies or what it is. I did love Tommaso did that.
And not saying that, if something bad happened and he did say it, he's not well within his rights. But it also goes to show, I think Tommaso Ciampa doesn't care about how other people feel about his situation. He was like, look, they were cool. I appreciate everything that they did. But I also have some things that I want to do. So I let my contract run out. I'm ready to wrestle the best of the best.
I don't
He
think
can wrestle
wrestlers should
Moxley.
burn
He
bridges.
can wrestle. That's the thing too. Some people, their grievances, it could be just miscommunication. But also, we have to take a look at how bad were you actually treated. Going through this stuff with the whole JR
That's
thing,
a
hey, you
fact.
know what? That may rub me the wrong way. You may
That's
have
a fact.
actually put the dynamite on the bridge, and I ran over the tripwire. Like, you set it up for me to burn this bridge.
Actually, wrestlers, I take it back. Who am I about burning bridges? I just realized when Vince was outside, you know how many bridges was burnt and was
He was
somehow
burning them on the bridge.
a
Let me tie
raft
you down
was
and burn.
just. Yeah. No, don't worry. We'll send you a yacht. We'll pick you up. Like, yo, I just thought about that. Never mind. Never mind. Ooh, professional. Yikes. Professional wrestling is a nasty game. It is.
Yeah.
It is. And shout out to all the wrestlers. I love you, indie wrestlers. I just want to say that. I do. You help me. Actually, I will always appreciate indie wrestling because I was about to say y'all helped me stay with wrestling, but forever, Kevin Owens when he was indie or Kevin Steen, he saved me. He's the reason why I still watch wrestling. I would never forget. I was literally about to quit. I was quitting wrestling. I'm like, I don't got time for this. It's too kid for me. Sorry, I grew up on ECW, looking through Static and all of that. Yeah, I wanted to see that Attitude Era. So when it seemed like everybody was giving high fives. So I was like, I don't want to watch this. And then I saw Kevin Steen and Jim Cornette. Oh, that wasn't PG. That wasn't PG at all.
So we're getting to a point now where there's some good things that can happen. But definitely support indie wrestling.
Absolutely, y'all. Please. Because they are the future.
I know Ashe's cooking up some stuff. Shout out to Keith. What's his name? Another guy who just made a beastly post about indie wrestling. I can't remember this. I got to try to find it. But Darius Lockhart, I know he's putting in work. I know he's trying to get some things ready for Ashe for this year. So shout out to him and Caprice and to Big Swole and the Jazz and just everybody over at Ashe Wrestling for what they're about to do this year.
We miss y'all. I miss you. You hear me? I miss you. I miss my culture time. All right? And I'm not going to hold you. Where's Swole? I need Swole on my TV. I need Big Swole on my TV. I need Big Swole. Matter of fact, yeah, I can't wait. I'm hyped for Ashe. Because where y'all left me at, I have some things I need to happen as a fan. It's just some things I'm waiting to see what happens. Because Suge, I ain't forget. They was talking to you crazy. Everybody was wilding on Suge D. Suge D got disrespected. You heard me? Yeah, Big Swole doing ad-libs for Jocelyn. No, I never forget that. Y'all gave me West India, PTSD, all of that. No. Suge Ashe, I can't wait. Trust me.
I'm super excited. I'm definitely going to try to go to an Ashe event maybe in the summer or maybe early fall, but I definitely will be attending an Ashe event. Very, very hyped for that. So,
and I didn't say it, but I said it. Where's Billy Dixon? God damn it. I haven't seen a Billy Dixon promo forever. I didn't say it, Billy, but I said it. Where is Billy Dixon? God damn it. I've been too evil. All right? I've been tripping kids. Where you at, Billy? I need that positivity. All this Darius Carter vibes. Oh, yeah, I've been walking around with one arm behind the back the whole time. The whole time. Y'all thought I was joking. Oh, and the merch is coming soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. Need a Darius Carter merch. I'm buying Billy Dixon merch. Don't tell nobody. No, I'm joking, dog. Billy Dixon was still my baby face of 2025. Out of everybody. And I mean that.
Definitely one of the
I don't
best
care.
stories
Every
I've
main
seen in
roster,
wrestling.
indies, all of that. Definitely the best baby face of 2025. I cook. Not even gonna rush y'all. That's all I needed. Soon as I seen Darius Lockhart hit me with the I'm working, bro. I was like, man, all right, brother, man. I see you.
We were just saying, how can we help?
Yeah, that's all. My fault. I just wanted to know. So, do you need me to pass you something to cook? Do you need some seasoning, son?
That he set the table? That I need to put the music on. Put the music on? What I need?
I mean, you could look up some wrestlers like Shawn Knight, Patrick Saint, Willie
Shout
Finesse.
out to Shawn Knight.
Patrick Saint, Willie Finesse.
Chris Demise.
Chris Demise. I mean, I'm not trying to touch the pot. I'm not even gonna open the pot because I know how them grandparents and uncle got when you try to touch the pot and it ain't done. Oh, you
I'm just asking what ingredients you
I
use.
just
I need to go to the store.
It smells good. I know some good stuff you can add to it, is all I'm saying. Shawn Knight, Willie Finesse, Patrick Saint, Fly Nine Noriega too. All of that. I got names. Chris Demise. It's like, man, though, we love y'all. The support. And I'm slowly cooking. I got to wait for WWE 2K. Might take a little bit longer because they added so much.
They added a lot of fire with that.
I'm about to be
I may have to get it. I haven't bought the WWE game.
I'm about to be Hill. It's never talking about money or none of that. Some boys still grinding and everything. But I have to say, get Last Gen out of here. Get them out of here. Like a referee ejecting
I don't know if
somebody.
you can see it. We got the new gen. New gen over there. So we ready for it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Firstly, if you got to get it, you got to get it. Man, it really don't have nothing to do with that. But for somebody that's been playing this game forever, somebody who, even though 2K20 was a horrible game, once again, I still loved it because shout out to 2K20. It got me affiliate on Twitch. Shout out forever. It still was a bad game though, but still noticing after the years and years, I'm like, why am I not getting this? Why they not doing this? Why I can't see this? And to find out a lot of it, well, most of it was because of the last gen situation. I'm sorry. Get them out of here. Graphics going up. We could do mechanics now like they've been trying to do forever. Because of last gen. I got thumbtacks in my video game. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Politely. I'm saying this politely. But thumbtacks in the video game, the Inferno match, 3 stages of hell, 400 playable superstars. I'm
200 slots, I think. 200 slots
200
of
creative
play.
slots. And you know how I feel about that. I can get my whole ASÉ roster. Like, yo. No, I'm sorry, Last Gen. You got to go, bro. My biggest thing is the 200 slots. I'm glad Vishay brought up. That is obviously, because I need them superstars. But thumbtacks, man. As somebody that's been playing this game since day one.
Dumpster match?
The dumpster, I'm like...
There's some people we need to throw in the trash anyway.
Because, 100%. You know, and then you could have a lot of fun, like thinking creative storyline. Dumpster match does work better than a casket match, honestly. So I do like that. Like I said, the game got me hyped. Triple H on every edition except the regular one is hilarious.
Nasty work.
Yo, I said this to my boy, and once again, this being ignorant, but isn't it funny how Triple A is on every hired edition, and out of all people to be beneath him is CM Punk?
Oh, I saw that out the gate. No, so this is what we do.
No, yo, that's what I thought off rip. I was like, yo, okay, yo. I'm not even gonna think like that, but it's kind of hard when you on every other cover. You're on every other cover somehow, and you got your own cover. That's when I was like, whoa, wow. Like I'm not even one of the ones that think like that. It always approach it like what if, but seeing that, I'm like, okay. Like, okay. I saw the Attitude Era. I saw the Monday Night War. I said, okay, we doing something. Then I saw he had his own cover.
He said he's going to be the first person to get inducted to the Hall of Fame for every single thing he's done. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do an Evolution version. Then he'll have the Authority version.
Evolution should be in the game, yo. No. Then the Authority version. Hey, man. Once again, I be trying. Like real talk. Everything I say towards WWE or Triple H is whatnot, I normally on the defense. I'm normally getting cussed out because I'm defending them. But everything I said, I meant. Everything. Including the 3 covers, bro. And then and then we was laughing. And then in the commercial, trying to put the blame on Paul Heyman. No! I don't know who fault it was. But man, I'm excited for Monday. I am. I will say that. That pay-per-view gave me such mixed feelings. It got me excited for Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100% real. I'm more excited for Friday. I really am. The Drew over there, period. Champion wise, Drew got it. Over CM Punk. That I'm talking about that made me want to watch what next. CM Punk is almost kind of obvious. But Drew,
who's that one?
He's challenging people. But like he's challenging people without setting out a challenge. Just kicking them in the face. I've never seen this before. I love every bit of it. Every bit of it. I'm excited for Ashe.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I'm
It's gonna be a
excited for
beast.
the Ashe women division. I am. I ain't gonna lie. That Women Royal Rumble got me so messed up. I just want women wrestling, period, to get the respect it deserves.
Facts.
Like, honestly. Like, seeing them, like, let's not start a trend. And the reason why I said this, and this is why some wrestling fans, y'all so fickle. So, because how Saudi was treating everybody, was talking about the crowd ain't there, even though it looked like the crowd was in there. It was some people there, but it made it look so empty. They talking about that, and then my boy was like, well, they wasn't hype, which is crazy, blah, blah, blah. Right? I just don't like. That's why fans matter, like you said, Vishay, and helping the art, because that art, what that art did was give a layup to talk down more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want, because of how they treat the world, it was almost like, well, they not taking it serious. Why should I? I'm seeing Lash Legend get, like, this is normal for them to be target, but the level of targeting everybody. I'm seeing Jordan, and not even a black thing. We're not even going to pull that card. Jordan Gracie is getting targeted and stuff like. I'm like, what? Y'all just bored.
There's a lot of vitriol for women in and of itself in culture, but to sit there and go, oh well, because of these women, the entire pay-per-view was bad. That is insane.
Yo, that legit made me mad, bro. I will say that's why I think I am too invested. Or maybe I say that event made me realize, are you still investing in wrestling? Because I'm so serious, y'all. I was legit pissed until the Rumble of how the women was treated. Until the last match. I'm not even lying to y'all. And it was trying because I like Gunther and stuff. That was a little confusing when we talked about that. And then Drew, I'm a Drew fan. I'm like, all right, y'all starting to get me now. Now I'm starting to forget. I want to forget what I just saw. I do. I want to erase that. Not to take away from the women what they did, but I hated seeing how y'all was treated. And then I got to watch all these men get... What?
Not to mention, last year, the women's matches saved Mania.
Fire. If you know, you know. Fire. That's all I'm going to say. I'm learning how to use my words. Bomba clot. Fire. Fire. And fire. Yo, all of y'all. No, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Yo, women are...
And most of the women's world title matches have been incredible matches.
Amazing, bro. Like
the money in the match for Naomi when she cashed in, one of the best matches ever, because that match in and of itself was fire.
Moment in everything. That was professional wrestling.
Stephanie Vaquera and Io, their match.
Yo, we could literally go on. Honestly, damn near everything with Io. Damn near.
The women are keeping the consistency of what makes wrestling good in WWE right now.
And as a wrestling fan that I am, when you talk about current status, I know some of y'all wrestling fans would not like how we would rank certain superstars now. Because there is women, if we had criteria level, there is some women that's higher than y'all men. I just want to put that out there right now. And I mean a lot higher. A lot higher. Some of them are only getting points over Io because of her mic work. Let's talk about it.
But that's a language barrier. I can't even be bothered with that. She speaks like 2 or 3 different languages. Stephanie Vaquera speaks like 3 different languages. Oh, 4, because her first language is wrestling.
Her first language is wrestling. And that's already a bar for me. You already, that hit here. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Because my first language is wrestling. I was like, oh, look how she said it. What is wrong with y'all? I'm getting more mad. Yo, y'all got to do women wrestling right. We got to do women wrestling right. I mean, Saudi has leveled up. I will say that. I'm somebody to give people credit for when they, you know what I mean? Try. Baby steps. It's still something. I might not agree with a lot, but I still see something. Because let's not forget, women wasn't allowed over there.
Yeah.
Even to wrestle, there was no women matches. None. At all. And then remember when we first got them, we saw one. Out of all these women, we've seen one. So I will slightly give you credit, Saudi. To have a Rumble, that's an upgrade. Some people might not see it because we was like, are you kidding me? Should have been had that. But no, I get it from whatever y'all beliefs and stuff. I'm not that type of person. But to have a 30-woman Royal Rumble was great. It was great. And honestly, I do have a 50-50 reaction when it gets to the clothing part. I almost be wanting to say I'm glad they're doing that. I do. I hate to say that. The what their attire have to be, I trust me, y'all, it hurts to say this. Because I could give you my list of my, oh my God. But no, I'm not doing that right now. My problem is, like, watch they wrestling. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, I'm a man. I love the women body. Like, I love women. Like, I'm married for a reason. I love my wife, all of that. Married for a reason. Yo, but to see when some of these women they be wearing what they wear, and to hear the men like, oh, well, she was wearing this and wearing that. I don't hear not one takeaway of a match. And at the same time, I'm still a man. Y'all know me. I play devil advocate. So I'm not going to say out loud that maybe y'all should wear more clothes. I would never say that. I'm sorry. I said it, but I didn't say it. I did not say that. But at the same time, it was like, yes, watch them wrestle, bro. Like, she breaking her back, taking bumps, doing the same thing these dudes doing. Like,
Last looked outstanding.
And that's another thing, but Shay. This is why that's why I say in the part I loved it. Respect their wrestling because these women have shown we are looking good in close. Like, y'all is bugging. That's why another thing, y'all bugging. Like some of them do what they gotta do in clothing. That's why watching that match, listening to certain people, I was like, oh no, you really just watch women wrestling for the women. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Who am I? But they be wrestling, bruh. They be putting in work, hours. They go to the gym too. Like, what are you talking about? And most of them go up your ass. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that at all. Most of these women can fight you. They shouldn't have to. I'm just saying. They're stronger than you. They're faster than you. Like, I don't get. Oh man, yo. I ain't gonna lie. In the future, I got y'all, yo. I gotta do something, all women wrestling something. I'm gonna read stats, give status. Cause something not right, bro. This is not right. It's not right. It's to a point where it is getting me mad. Cause of the Saudi event. The reaction I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, I'm like, bro. So you
It
tell
would
me
be
that,
different if it was an entire event and there were like terrible botches or terrible matches. Like there weren't, for even our standard, the matches weren't good. That's one thing. But there were some great matches and great moments in the Royal
right.
Rumble for the women. So why are we crashing out on that? And not even
I
crashing out. Why are we condemning them for something that they didn't have an issue with?
That's a fact. I agree. And I just think I haven't said this for a while. Cause I'm normally funny. I watch battle rap. I'm like, yo, wrestling's like battle rap. Yo, it is. And the fans
Yeah.
are too. Cause y'all are the fans. That would say I ain't not gonna lie. As much as I want to hate it, that's why I don't crap on this event as much. Cause it showed me a lot from fans, what WWE need to improve on and everything. Like, bro, that showed me y'all only react when someone else react. Y'all are battle rap fans. Y'all are the battle rap fans I cannot stand. That wasn't fire. That wasn't a ooh, ah, unless somebody else said it. What are we doing, bro? No, that was dope. Lash and Io, I even like little spots when Io was hanging from Lash's leg while she was holding on the bottom rope. Like, do stuff look just so... Because I know they do it so good. So it didn't like, man, I could do that. No, that's a whole human being hanging on her leg. And she's dangling from a bottom rope, bro. What is... I don't know, bro. I feel like every wrestling fan should have to go through a day of wrestling training. just one time. Just what, bro? All right, man, I crashed out. It was a weird wrestling weekend. Shout out to AAA though. From what I'm hearing already, it's going to make up for everything that happened yesterday for me.
Reyes de Reyes.
Yeah, everything from the women match, and the men wrestling, all of that. Shout out to Lola Vice. Honestly, so for shit, I gotta ask you. You get to pick one man, one woman. Who's your MVP?
Of AAA or just
No.
the Rumble?
The Rumble event. Who is your MVP? We gotta give some positive. I don't want to be all negative. I feel like I crashed out too much.
No, you're right. See, the MVP for men, it might be Drew McIntyre.
Not mad at that.
Might be Drew McIntyre for that. For women, I may have to give it to Lash just because she got both the bellas up out of there.
Both of them.
Just
Both of them. Like, Glass showed out. That's how I wish she was around a better crowd, bro. She showed out. I loved every bit of it, bro.
can we talk about her evolution from this year's Rumble to last year's Rumble?
I do like how they're
Right?
booking her. They are booking her good. I will say it.
She was putting in work last year, but this year, different.
Yeah. She was about to get the most elimination, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the women. Shout out to Lash. Maybe it's solo time. It might be. Even though I still want y'all together a little longer. Her and
I wouldn't
Nia.
mind them as tag team champions.
Yeah, her and Nia is money to me. I do see money when I see them together. So last we got for a minute.
Yeah, other than Drew, I'm trying to think of who all.
Oh, you said.
Well, I said Drew, but for the Rumble match itself, Oba, I mean, we already knew what he was about, but to see him in the Rumble, that's significant.
The entrance and everything. You see Oba still. Yo, they know. They oh no, yo. Somebody WWE. Man, I think I know how y'all work. I always be thinking I know how y'all work. But that when I say that was my final straw on some things, that should have been the last straw to, especially after Roman said, yeah, we're gonna give that one the ball. Trick Williams. Willie gets the same type of pop wherever he's been. And remember, y'all, this is a fresh NXT superstar.
There's a lady online. I saw a video. It was in one of the wrestling, like just algorithms. But somebody had told her to watch the entrance of Trick Williams, and she hadn't really watched wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing her reaction to Trick's entrance when he first debuted on SmackDown, I was like, "That's what this is about."
Yo,
That entrance is that swag is capturing
the aura,
new
everything.
fans for everybody just based on the aura.
That's what I mean, bro. WWE, it's time to get in them books. Cause bro, everywhere. We already saw him overseas, which I kind of figure he's gonna somewhat get it. Cause it's hardcore fans over there. When he was like the UK, Canada, like I seen that. Like it's more hardcore type fans. But even though it's hardcore fans in Saudi, but like that, bro, the Trick might have got the loudest reaction.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm not gonna hold you. I hate to say it, but Brie Bella definitely got a pop. Yo, Brie Bella pop was insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was insane. She might have got the biggest pop out of the women. I personally feel like that.
Which in of itself is wild.
The yes chance. That's I was talking to a Brian Danielson, man. He was mad. He's like, it's only because of Brian. I'm like, well, let her rock. She's doing better than Nikki right now already. Already.
In a lot.
And she overseas with it. In a crowd that's not giving reaction. That's what I was saying. I couldn't underplay that, bro. How we're talking about the crowd, they woke up for Brie Bella. Out of every, Charlotte was in the ring. Rhea Ripley was in the ring. Brie got a return reaction, as she should. Whatever. You already got the other sister. Why not? And it was funny because literally before she came out, somebody was talking, man, it would be dope if they pulled twin magic. I just I'm not a fan of Nikki Bella. That's what I was like. But they said they pulled twin magic. Creatively, that would have been fire. Creatively, I'm not going to hold you. We haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. Live one. Makes sense. I'm excited for that. Like I said, the Rumble, I don't know, bro. I got so mixed feelings. Yo, from 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'd say a 7. Like it had some big high moments, but there are some moments that just left it lacking. Right? Like we're not on here hype about everything. You're not seeing a whole lot of videos like, yo, this has been the best Royal Rumble ever. And I think where WWE again has set their own standard, it's like it's lackluster compared to what they're capable of doing.
Right.
So again, they had these moments. We didn't have those face-off moments in the men's Rumble. We didn't have moments of where the fans are like losing their shit. Again, it's AJ's last match, but you didn't see that magnitude of the impact, pun intended, of AJ retiring.
There, I gotta ask you, how did you? I don't know what to say. Well, how did you feel about that match, the ending and everything? Because the only thing that bothers me, because y'all know how I felt about AJ leaving, whatever, but the like the part that was helping me from like heartbroken crash out, I am still a big Gunther fan. So technically, the result I'm okay with. At the end of the day, I am, but I didn't like how it ended though. I will say that,
Right.
like because AJ, no, I'm talking WWE wise. Everybody say he tapped out, cool, but I'm not cool because this is AJ Styles. You didn't even lift up his arm. What happened to that? That was a
That
like that was a thing in wrestling. Look, you supposed to do that, and you know I was supposed to see the last one. Oh, I ain't get none of that. You didn't even.
that
He
to me
just.
showed that you really just wanted Gunther to have the name as career killer. You didn't care about whose career he actually killed.
I didn't like.
And again, this is AJ Styles we're talking about. I'm not
Right.
saying any disrespect to the crowd in Saudi Arabia, but all those hard cam moments that WWE loves to talk about, those viral moments. Oh, hey, here's this fan doing this. If they were here in the states, and that was AJ's last match,
Bro.
the
Some
amount of
yo.
tears that would have happened. Because yeah, we saw people cry with Cena, but with AJ, the
Ooh.
amount of grown men who would have.
They don't realize of a moment they would have had it seeing AJ lose in the States, bro. Somebody probably would have broke something. This is what I mean. I'm so like I think they're focused on money right now. Like I
Oh,
mean
all about it.
they're always focused on money, but when I mean focused on money, that does seem like it goes then money, then maybe a wrestler, then money. Because the reason I'm saying that WWE are normally good at grabbing opportunities. I will say that. You know why? Not necessarily opportunities. WWE are great at getting them visual moments. 100% they are great at getting the visual moments. I think they thought another thing because of the Saudi crowd have they been, but most of their biggest reactions have been with old school legends. And I mean old school legends. We're talking about you, Triple H, HBK, or something like that. Like, boy, it's somebody that how they watch and know how to do the marketing strategy. I just feel like all of this was obvious. Like, ending
I say
AJ
this all
last
the
month
time,
in
man.
Saudi,
For
like,
however much money WWE earns and wants to earn, they leave bundles. They leave Fort Knox vault level worth of money by not actually doing something to make the fans care. If WWE wanted the money and really cared, if they had it over here in the states, that match against AJ would have went ballistic.
was because Saudi probably paid double.
And what did you get? A performance that people are like, yeah, it's okay. And you're partnered with ESPN, so now you have right. Here's the thing that WWE again misses: you now have writers who are commenting on your product because you partnered with ESPN. They don't have to be that nice to you.
Right.
So when you see the ESPN articles of, hey, how would you rate Royal Rumble, and they give you a C or a D, that's more eyes to your product. That's like, yeah, this is the reason why I don't watch wrestling anymore. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm tapping in that. Oh, I have the bundle so I can watch it. Yeah, I'm not gonna tune in that. Let me watch these NCAA games. Oh, let me watch this NBA game. So again, they always leave money on the table because they're not thinking of the actual fans and how they care about the product. They care about the product making money so that they can show the fans how big it is. It's not how it is in wrestling.
I'm shocked, man. Yeah, I agree with all that. I couldn't believe what we saw. It's just overall, it was how I left from the Rumble. And you know what's crazy is like, dang, Roman just won, and I feel like this. It's crazy. Like
That's
Roman
what I'm
came through
saying.
for us.
There's no, even if whether you like Roman, you hate Roman, whatever. There's no real. It's a feeling of indifference.
Right,
So
right.
okay, he won, so it's back to the same old same old. He could be doing a completely different thing. They may do an entire switch where Cody, they do the double, and Cody then becomes Homelander. I don't know, but I don't care because you haven't given me a reason to care at this particular moment.
I mean, Roman and Punk on paper is
Oh, that's
money.
going to happen for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, paper is money. That is how you get them tickets for Vegas. I will say that. And Liv versus Stephanie. Liv versus Stephanie in ring. That could be a goodie. Match wise, that could be a goodie. Yo, Liv was her oblivions in the Rumble was fire. I did like both of them. The top
Yeah.
rope one, and then the one how she won the Rumble. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was dope. All right, man. And you say you gave it a 7?
I gave it a 7.
I give it a to be announced. Man, shout out to all the viewers, the supporters. Monday Night Raws tomorrow. OE Wrestling is this Thursday. Friday is Smack. I'm hyped for SmackDown. I really think Oba. Actually, he might go to Raw. Yeah, I'm hyped for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I think about it because less Raw is. I mean, SmackDown gonna be the land of the heavyweights. It was the land of the fighters. Now it look like if you get Royce Keys, Oba Femi, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu. Yikes. SmackDown could be in that Vince McMahon bag real quick. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. Please support ASÉ Wrestling because we do. And Darius. Actually, I don't got to say nothing about Darius. That video, I feel like he was cussing me out, yo. Yo, I'm cooking now. Yo, you gonna watch? You gonna watch though, right? You gonna watch though, right? Yeah, Charity King there. I'm gonna watch. Have you seen Jocelyn Instagram, man? I love y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the supporters, the viewers, the followers. Once again, shout out to our guy, Adrian from Suplex Dinner Club. Talk to him in the building, all of that. Mr. Cutter Rug, Vache. I'm Sir Frost. And I'm about to go to Instagram. All right, I love y'all. Yeah, oh, we are shade now.